The Packers and Niners wildcard game came down to the wire with the 49ers holding off, winning 24-21. Came back, took the lead late in the fourth, and the Packers just could not get it done. Jordan Love, 194 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Brock Purdy on the flip side, 252 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 6 carries, 14 yards. It was a crazy game, and we're going to dive in to see exactly what happened and how it all went down. Let's jump right in. We got a little 3rd and 3 here with Jordan. Left, right, resets. Quick game. Gets it out. Nice job moving the chains. Jordan looking really comfortable in the pocket early. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Bunch set. Looks like the 49ers are only going to be rushing 4. That's their strength, man. They find ways typically to get pressure with 4, leaving an extra defender in coverage. A lot of teams have to bring 5 to get pressure, but not them. First hitch. Ball's out. They get the PI. It was a really well thrown ball too. No PI. Maybe would have been a catch, but Dobbs should be setting that a little bit higher. But he gets pulled, stumbled, regains. That's a really good spot. But here we go. 3rd and 8. Jordan, 1, 2, 3. First hitch, ball's out. Ward, really tight coverage, knocks it out. Those are big plays, man. There's a reason why he's such a good player, why he's been so well renowned throughout the league this year. Now we're on the flip side. 3rd and 6. Let's see what Brock can do. Quick little motion out. This is how the 49ers use Christian McCaffrey as a slot receiver. Super extended motion, get a really good running head start, kind of Canadian football-ish, but he gets a lot of head of steam running in a straight line out of the backfield. Purdy, first hitch, second hitch, gonna try to scramble, get out of there. Nope. Packers D-line played really well for most of this game. Now flip side, Jordan Love, 3rd and 6, backed up. Again, they're bringing 4. Let's see, delivers, second hitch. Romeo Dobbs, Ward falls down. Big play, big 3rd down conversion. The Packers had the momentum for a lot of this game. This is where things got crazy for me. Right here, this is where, in my opinion, the refs maybe should have intervened just a little bit. This is neutral zone infraction. Right here. You can see hands, helmets, all of these guys over the ball. That is a flag. That is a 5-yard penalty. It is what it is. They didn't call it. Now, right here, that to me looks like ball's in his right hand, which would be put it where his right shoulder is, right underneath. That would be ball on the red line. They did not call this a first down. It is a stop in the red zone. 49ers get the ball. 2 instances where I think the momentum started to shift in this game. And in my opinion, that was the difference in this game. This drive right here, there was a lot of things that went crazy in this game, but this drive right here, Packers didn't get it to go their way. Whatever. Got to strap it up. Got to move on. That one looked to me to be neutral zone infraction. And also it looked like Jordan got the first down, but hey, they don't have trackers in the ball like the UFL does or XFL or whatever those leagues are. They don't have it in the NFL. So maybe next year they'll decide to put a tracker in the ball so you know exactly where it's going to be and you're not letting 60-year-old men try to figure it out with their eyeballs where the ball is going to be. It is what it is. They're going to say he didn't get it. Here we go. 49ers, ball out on a check down. George Kittle. George did such a nice job all day of getting 3-yard gains into 8-yard gains. It was fun to watch. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Purdy's at a lot of pressure. Here we go. Quick reset. Ball across the middle of the field. This was so impressive, man. I remember this play. I think this is the Juwan Jennings across the middle. The anticipation that Purdy throws with when it's good is so good. And he's able to do it with somebody being walked back into his lap. Didn't get everything he wanted to into the ball. Still puts it in a great spot, in time, in rhythm. And Jennings, man, was a huge X factor in this game for them on 3rd downs especially. Here we go. 1st and 10. See McCaffrey get out to this slot split again. Ball's out. Ayuk. First down. When Purdy's got easy throws in rhythm, he looks so sharp. First reset. This was a dime. This was such a dime to George Kittle. If you go back to this play and how this broke down up front, this is what, in my opinion, the Packers can't do against quarterbacks like Purdy. Guys that really thrive when they get out of the pocket, can buy a little bit of extra time. You cannot take an inside release there without having somebody else wrapping around to close off the pocket. This is probably on Quay Walker here. They're trying to set a pick stunt, and let's see how this happens. These are the details of the game. A young guy goes in, Quay gets bumped off, can't get around to stop anything from getting out on the edge, can't control it, on his hands and feet, and Purdy gets a free release on the outside to a deep crosser and throws a dime. And that's what Purdy can do to you if you give him time in the backfield. Guys like him, the only way to beat them is to swallow them in the pocket. That was a dime. I mean, in stride, perfect in rhythm. Kittle was balling. Here we go. Short motion, 1st and 10. Play fake, fake reverse. Throws it deep. Crosser to Reed. Gets him involved in the game. Good rhythm and accuracy there. 3rd and 7. Let's see what they're going to do. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 linemen up. He's acting like he's in man. They're probably going to blitz. Knowing that the running back is up further in the formation, these are some nuances of the game. If these linebackers see that the running back is up and not even with Jordan Love, they're going to know that he has pass first responsibility or pass block responsibility first, meaning these guys can green light. They can green light entirely knowing that he's not back to free release. So you can see, watch their demeanor. And I don't even know if this is a blitz. I'm assuming it is. Look, Fred Warner, he's going. He should have him in man. He's going to end up, instead of adding on, he's going to end up being a plugger. But they're able to just pin their ears back. Gets good pressure on Jordan. And this was really impressive right here. The way that he can get his balance, make that throw on the sideline to Romeo Doubs, like, that's super impressive. And that's what makes Jordan so special. All of these like situations where he might have the odds stacked against him, he found a way this year to make it work. Time and time again in critical situations. But here we go, 3rd and goal. Down 3 to 7. 1, 2, 3. Gonna scramble, throw it away, and that's tough. This is a great job by the 49ers defense. Again, this is what makes them so good. Their money's up front and in their linebacker. Because their linebacker plays like a DB in coverage and plays like a linebacker in run support. But when these guys can get pressure with 4 people, like free, untouched, and they have an extra man in coverage, it makes it really, really tough in the red zone when things get tight. And again, another difference maker in the game is the red zone defense for the 49ers and the Packers' inability to capitalize down there. Have to settle for 3. Here we go. Now we got Purdy. 2nd and 9. Quick game footwork. Finds the void. On 2nd down, you're going to give him a really easy completion that gets 12 yards. On 2nd and 9. You can't do that against Brock Purdy. You cannot let him spread you out and find the open space and zone. You got to play man, especially in a rain game. When he's having a less accurate day, the last thing you want to do is give him free receivers open. Like right here, same spot of the field, literally the same exact spot of the field. 2nd and 8, basically same damn formation, same amount of yards gained, and you're just going to give it to him because you're playing zone. Those gimmies throughout the course of the game make it so easy on him to get into a rhythm. But hey, he gets paid money too. Here we go. 1st hitch, 2nd hitch, resets. Falls out to McCaffrey. Another freebie. 1st and 10, 8 yards. There's just a lot of really easy completions all over the field with when this defense is playing zone. Again, right here. Look at the soft space in the defense. It's right here over the numbers every single time. And the 49ers are doing a hell of a job to attack it every single down. Look, same spot of the field. Same exact spot of the field. If he wanted him, he could have had him. But what does he do on 3rd and 1? He throws it this is what I'm looking at when I'm watching this Packers defense. When they're in man, they're tough. They're blitzing. They're putting pressure on the quarterback. When they're in zone on 3rd and 1, tell me how many defenders are at the sticks right here on 3rd and 1. I mean, tell me if this is 3rd and 1 sound defense. No. And the worst part of it is, it's a rain game right before half. The thing you should be thinking as a defense is we're going to pressure them right here because we're going to try to knock them out of field goal range in a rain game when they have a young kicker. Where in reality, the Packers are like, all right, we'll give you a 1st down. The 49ers didn't take advantage of this. And this is the stuff we saw with the Packers early in the year that I'm like, you don't see aggressive defenses doing that. It worked and they got lucky, but they got away with one again. They ended up blocking it right here on a 48-yard attempt, but man, did the Packers get away with one there. And I think that's on the 49ers too for not taking advantage of, look, they're going to give you a free completion on 1st down, get a closer field goal, and Brock took one at the sideline instead and threw it out of bounds. And they still had a timeout. So I just think all in all, really sloppy football across the board. 6 to 7. I guess that would be reminiscent of a sloppy game. Now look, we're on 3rd and 5 here. And again, look at the sticks. This is what I do not like seeing out of the Packers defense. Now they're going to bring 5, which I like, but you're going to have everyone playing past the sticks. Drops back, 1st hitch, 2nd hitch, gets hit by Rashawn Gary, delivers it, and he just barely misses it. But if he had delivered that in stride, Ayuk might have been gone. And again, he probably tackles him, but that should have been a huge gain that the Packers got lucky that they're playing in a rain game. They found a way to get pressure, they had a mismatch, but I just think the Packers defense was getting a little bit more lucky than they were actually good early in this game. Here we go. Play fake, Jordan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, that play right there, that's impressive. Chase Young, barreling down. Look, they miss it. What does he do? Finds a way to the soft part of the pocket, takes a hit, delivers, and now it's going to be 2nd and 4. But I want to say is like, look at how the Packers have to find a way to get to 2nd and 4 versus a really sound defense versus how the 49ers are finding a way to get to 2nd and 4. You can just see how this game is going right here and how the Packers' way to get things done is a lot harder than it was for the 49ers. The 49ers just weren't executing early. Here we go. 1st and 10, play fake, pump screen, resets, and delivers. Little too close for comfort. He had a guy wide open, but hey, it scores. Gonna take it. It's bow time. It was a good play and they needed it. This is when you start to feel the momentum switch back. And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't perfect, but they found a way to deliver. Dude fell down. Good way to take advantage of it. Here we go. Now we got 3rd and 6. Now this is what I like to see. Packers defense playing a little bit more press, getting up in their face. Like, just too much separation now. And I get that. That's going to happen versus man. But what I do think is when you get these situations and you end up playing man more often than not, and you get pressure on Purdy because he's got to hold it for a tick longer, like these types of situations that you put Purdy in over the course of the game can add up. Really good play by Kittle. Find a way to make his, man, you just miss a tackle, extra 20 yards. Here we go. 2nd and 10, quick motion. 1, 2, 3. First hitch, ball's out, pressure in his face, delivers. Man, Jordan with pressure was money all night long. Didn't matter. Here we go. 2nd and goal now. And Jordan, ball's out. They uncovered in the flat, let him walk in, and now we got a ball game. Now they're going to go for 2, and they're going to get it again to the same spot in the field. They know that this cover 3 shell type of defense is susceptible to the flats. Now the Packers up by 7, 21-14. Brock Purdy. Here we go. 3rd and 5. First hitch, ball's out. Man, you're telling me that, like, there weren't opportunities everywhere. That interception probably seals this game. It makes you sick if you're a Packers fan because there were opportunities all over the field. The 49ers just took advantage of them when they got them. Here we go. 1st and 10. Good play. Move the chains. Here we go. Now it's 3rd and 11. And right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First hitch. This. The 49ers took advantage of the gifts that they were given and the Packers dropped them. And that's really the difference in this game. The 49ers are a very opportunistic team. They're going to take advantage of it when things fall their way. And they're pretty well coached. So, like, they're not going to make as many mistakes. So when they do make the mistakes, you got to take advantage. The Packers just didn't. Now, here we go. 3rd and 9. 1, 2, 3. First hitch, 2nd hitch, 3rd hitch. Ball's out on a crosser, wide open, in the same spot of the field, right at the numbers. I would say this is like a hook, curl-ish zone. Like, wasn't even a great pass. Great play by Ayuk to hold on to it. And the Packers, that soft spot of their defense when they're playing that coverage, it's tough. That's where they were getting beaten all game long. And the 49ers were running a bunch of different plays just to get to that same spot in different timing. Now you got 3rd and 2 on your own side of the field. And this is where if Jordan could have just slid and delivered to Aaron Jones, would have been a first down. Still could have got it to Aaron Jones. But he tries to stop him, throws it behind, and could have thrown a pick right there. There were plays to be made all over the field that they just did not find a way to get done. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Purdy drops back. First hitch, 2nd hitch. 3rd hitch. Ball's out, man. That, to me, that was the play of the game. Purdy, hell of a play. Steps up, delivers, knows he's going to get hit. Again, under pressure, layers it. That, to me, was like that Edelman catch in the Super Bowl against the Falcons. Just insane. Jennings, huge 3rd down play. And again, just the Packers, man, it just wasn't meant to be. The conservative play calling, in my opinion, at that point, to not just go try to take it, puts them into 3rd and 9. 6 minutes left. Can they do it? They just they don't block. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know who missed what, but the offensive line got confused. Didn't figure out which one to pick. Ended up not getting either of them. If you're supposed to take the innermost, but hey, they had a good call. They have a good D-line. Tried to put enough air on it so he could come back and get it in the right spot where you know he's supposed to be and just couldn't get it done. So now, right here, gimme field goal. You think, okay, at least we're up by 7. This game's at least going to go to overtime, worst case scenario. And he shanks it. And that leaves enough time for a Brock Purdy legacy drive. Giving too many free completions, 6 yards easy. Another one, man, that was another play of the game by Ayuk. Hell of a catch in traffic. Moves the chains on 3rd and 5. Game on the line. Purdy rips one to the sideline. Freebie, uncontested. And this is where you can feel Purdy start to heat up, man. Comfortable in the pocket. Same spot of the field on the numbers. And you're just not going to tackle him. Gets 8 yards when he should have 3. Purdy, man. Scrambles. Gonna go make a play. 2nd and 10. Gets it to 3rd and short. And they can do the rest with McCaffrey. That's how the game went. We know Jordan threw an interception after this. It was desperation mode. But I think the theme of the game was the Packers' youth and their inability to capitalize just from like opportunities that they were given all game long is what cost them. And the 49ers, they're a more mature team, and they found a way to do it at the end of the game, and the maturity really helped them get to where they need to be. And now they're looking like they're going to go to the Super Bowl. And I think the winner of this game, in my mind, was going to go to the Super Bowl. Both of these teams were the best two teams in the NFC, in my opinion, up to this point, especially at this point in the season. But hey, they didn't get it done. The 49ers got it done, and Brock Purdy and the Niners get another shot.